evening. We're going to talk to you about some wonderful products that you definitely cannot live without. And we're going to be going over a new compensation plan that you are not going to want to miss. So everyone get comfy in front of your computers, or if you're listening in, put that phone to your ear, mute everyone else out. I'm going to turn it over to my husband, Steve Comporglo.
Hey guys, fired up. Glad to have each of you on the call. Obviously you're on this call because you're looking for a means to be able to have better health, freedom, better lifestyle, to be able to do the things that you want to do when you want to do them. That is exciting. And listen, you know, we're glad you're on this call. Obviously somebody loved on you enough to say, hey, come and listen and check out what we're doing, because we've got a program for that. And you know, we're so excited about the Asantae opportunity. We really appreciate, you know, this week a lot has happened in the world of Asantae that, you know, thousands of new people have come into the company. We're fired up about that. And we brought in a brand new product, the Kia Essentials, that we're going to share a little bit about with you today as well. And so we appreciate everybody's patience in as we grow this Asantae business. You know, listen, the excitement is going out and loving on people, and that's really the key. So if you can go love on people, find out who needs to have a better life physically, financially, and let them know that we've got something that they need to look at. We're not here trying to convince people to get into our business. We want to show them what we have and how it can change their life and how it can make a difference. We have some amazing, innovative products, and so what we want to do with today is introduce a few people that really are out there in the world of Asantae, that are working this business and loving on people, making a difference in people's lives. Again, they're not out there selling product. They're out there seeing if we have a program that can change people's lives. And I'd like to introduce to you somebody who's been really working hard in the world of Asantae. And I want to also let you know that this is his second week qualifying as Ruby. He's almost there, and we're really excited for Wayman Burton. We call him Bishop because he's just an amazing man, him and his wife Jackie. Wonderful, wonderful people. We've had a lot of time to spend with them in North Carolina, spend time in Costa Rica together. Very successful entrepreneur. I've been in networking for over 35 years, a senior pastor in the Zima Christian Center, owner of the Ezra Center. So, you know, I want you to listen closely as Wayman talks to you on the products that we have, why they're so special, and what you guys have to look forward to. Wayman, are you there?
Yes, I am, Steve.
All right. Well, take it away.
All right, folks, we are absolutely excited about what we have before us. We've got three fantastic products. And Steve, I wanted to say to you that we are so excited that we have come together and partnered with a company like Asantae, and we're just tremendously excited about the new products. The one I want to talk to you about is we've got products now, folks, that really complements what we've had before for those of you who were in a Kia. So we've got products now that does fantastic things. We've got a lot of people. We got a sick nation. We got people that are fat, sick, and tired, a tired nation. And folks, we've got something that everybody in this country needs. And so we want to talk about these products tonight just a little bit. The first one I want to talk about is Real Weight. Folks, I'm telling you, if you want a product that will crush your cravings, I'm telling you, this is the one you need to have. Real Weight, we found out, is just fantastic. We're getting all kind of reports even now what this is doing, especially when we combine this with the other products. Real Weight is a tablet. You take this twice a day, 2 times, once in the morning, once in the evening. And folks, I'm telling you, what's in this product is absolutely fantastic. Things like raw organic coffee extract, and these things are phenomenal because they really do the job. So if you really are interested in losing weight, if you're out there and you know people that want to lose weight and get that weight off and get back to where we should be in this country, you got to tell them about Real Weight. And we have another product too that's really fantastic. I'm really excited about this. My wife and I have been taking this for a while, and she really raved about this product because she's had some problems with inflammation, some joint problems and other things. But we have a product called IS2. And folks, I'm telling you, you got to get this product. It is absolutely phenomenal. We've got 10 ingredients in this. Things such as green tea extract, elderberry extract, cinnamon, reishi mushroom. A lot of you have heard about that. But I'll tell you what really gets me excited. We've got one ingredient in this product, folks, I'm telling you, it's called Wellmune. And just so you know, there's been over $250 million of clinical research that's gone into this one item, just this one thing. And folks, if you're looking for something that really will boost the immune system and really strengthen the immune system, this is it. And we are happy to have this one item along with 9 other things that are ingredients that are in this IS2. We love it. It gets the job done. It is fabulous, folks. You've got to have this. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is something I'm very familiar with, and this is our product called Akia. Folks, I'm going to tell you about Akia. We're talking about a product that has over 30 superfoods in it, highly dense, nutritious superfoods with lots of probiotics, enzymes, and minerals in it. And the most exciting thing about this is that it's fermented. Now, let me tell you what this does. The fact that it's fermented, that means when you take this, you take it twice a day to get the optimal benefit. Once in the morning, 1 scoop mixed with juice, some juice, half water, and it really takes the taste of what you mix it with, folks. And then you do the same thing in the evening twice a day. And folks, let me tell you, the reason why we get the results that we get with this, I can tell you, because it's fermented. When you take it, it gets into the cells quickly, where it's really metabolized, it's utilized, and so that's why we get the results from people saying within a reasonably short period of time, they feel better. And I can tell you from personal experience that I've seen fantastic results with things that I can't get into details about, but we know that it helps people as far as their reducing their cholesterol. Now, I can't be specific about it, but all I can tell you, folks, is if you're interested in getting a product that is fantastic, increase your energy, help lower cholesterol levels, that will strengthen your immune system, it will help balance your blood sugar, and even in this, with the complement with the other products we have, even for some, it will help you with your effortless weight loss. So we're excited about it. There are substances in here, such as resveratrol. We've got, when you take this product, when you take it twice a day, what you get, folks, is what's equivalent to eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Now, you're going to get the nutritional value of that. You also get the probiotics that's equivalent to if you were eating 6 servings of yogurt. And the other exciting thing is, which excites me, because what you might not know, several years ago, I actually had a stroke. And the doctor told me that because my cholesterol was high, he said you need to eat a lot of oatmeal. And he told me eat a bowl of oatmeal a day. Well, what I found out, that this product, when you take it, you've got the nutritional value as if you're eating 8 bowls of oatmeal. You get the oat beta-glucans when you take this twice a day that is contained in 8 bowls of oatmeal. Folks, that's fantastic. And finally, we've got something in this product also called resveratrol, which you also will find in our IS2 product. So we're excited about all these products. They do a great job. And folks, you've got to get involved in this. It's exciting. I'm excited about it. We got the best thing going right now in the country. We're looking forward to great things happening. Steve?
Wayman, thank you so much. You know, you and your wife, Jackie, are great examples in this industry as people, as individuals, but also as the ethics that you put into going out and helping people. So we'd like to thank you for that. Wayman, how do you normally end your phone calls?
Well, folks, I normally end my phone calls and emails like this. Nothing happens until you do.
That's great. Thank you, Wayman. Really appreciate it. Listen, if you can't tell that he's fired up, you know, I'll tell you, it's the excitement of what we have that's making a difference. Let me ask you guys something. What would you do with better health? If you had the ability not to have aches and pains, if you had the ability to feel good every single day, what would you do? Where would you go? If given the opportunity to have those products, would you want to be able to have somebody come in to approach you about such wonderful products? That's all we're saying is we have a program. If you need better health, we have a program for that. We have products. We've got 3 amazing products that Wayman Burton just told you about that you need to get excited. And listen, you know, despite all of the patience, the discrepancies of having a new compensation plan and new products and a new back office, guys, we're fired up about that. But yet, again, you know, we have, you know, Wayman and his wife, it's in their second week of qualification for Ruby. Listen, things don't happen unless you do. That is the truth. Go out and talk to people, love on people, and see what we have. You know, all the other things will come together. And so listen, there's no question that, you know, that we have a health crisis in the world, but we're also, so many people are fat with debt, sick of being broke and tired of running the rat race. How about you? You know, are you happy with where you're at in life? Is where you're at right now everything that you've always expected and wanted out of life? Because if not, what are you going to do? Do you have the ability to be able to make the changes? Do you have an avenue, a conduit, a bridge to be able to help you get from where your dreams are to bring them to a reality? To be able to take you from success to significance, whether it be through physically or whether it be through financially. You know, listen, I love this. My good friend Eric, who introduced me to Assantae and sponsored me in this business, I have to tell you that, you know, wonderful, wonderful couple, Eric and Michelle Cloud. We love them to death. And he, you know, he always talks about this dream circle and the income circle. You know, that middle circle, you know, listen, why is it always so smaller than our dream circle? Does it have to be? You know, if you think about it, you know, we kind of get stuck in a rut. We get comfortable. And so how can you come out of that comfort zone? How can you take that income circle that you have and be able to expand it to be able to reach some of your goals and the dream circles that you have? What would you do? You know, we asked you about the health end of it, but what would you do if you had all of the money in the world? Okay, now you have the health, you have the products to be able to do it, but if you had all of the money to be able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, and who you want to do it with, what would you do? Have you given it any thought? You know, because so many times we get stuck at where we're at that we think it's not possible to be able to expand further out in our life and our goals. You know, I've always said this, and people have heard me say this on webinars before, you know, one of the huge differences between children and adults is the fact that children dream just a little bit more. Children smile just a little bit more because they dream more, because they believe that their dreams can come true and their dreams can become a reality. How about you? Well, all too often what happens is that the income that we have don't allow our dreams to become a reality. And so what we want to help you do with tonight is to be able to look at this webinar as an avenue to be able to help you maybe not reach all of those dreams, but to be able to help you reach some of them, to at least expand that income circle just a little bit. Because what would you do with it? Would you quit your job? Would you buy a new car? Would you pay your bills? Would you build a new house? Would you travel? You know, everybody's goals are different, and whatever they are is right for you. But the key is that in order to have something different, you've got to be willing to do something different, because change only happens if you're willing to change. And so it starts with a dream, and a dream with a date behind it becomes what? It becomes a goal. But a goal without a process is still a dream. So you have to have an avenue to be able to help you get there, to be able to continue to grow and expand that income circle. So if what you're doing isn't working, does doing more of the same seem logical? But yet, if you look at people each and every day, people continue to do the same thing day in and day out and live in an average, listen, I don't know about you, but myself, I never wanted to be ordinary. I wanted to do things extraordinary. And sometimes people's income circles don't allow you to do the extraordinary. And so if we can help people to be able to see past that what I am doing isn't working, but it doesn't mean stop what you're doing. You know, network marketing, community commerce, this business model that we have that is so amazing with the fast track system does not mean stop what you're doing. What it means is that if you have some dreams and some goals, we have an avenue with a few hours a day to be able to help you create an additional income stream that can create a way for you to be able to reach some of those goals and those dreams. And sooner or later, one day, as it happened for Eric and myself and many others that are on this call, that income far surpasses what you do traditionally. And now you have an avenue to be able to make a choice as to what you want to do. But the thing is that if you have that avenue to be able to go from success to significance, to get out of your comfort zone. Listen, I'm never going to tell you that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Whoever invited you on this call never told you it was a get-rich-quick scheme. This is called network marketing. It's not no-work marketing. So what it does require is your ability to love people. If you love people and you have a dream, a passion, and a goal, you can go out and get this done and truly make a difference, right? And so, listen, you look at this slide and you say, would you really take an Indy car on a farm? What good would that do there? Or would you take a tractor to the race, to the IndyCar race? No. You have to have the right tools for the right job. You need the right vehicle to help you to accomplish the goal that you want to do, right? But here's the thing. No matter what vehicle you have, if you have an avenue in front of you, no matter what vehicle it is, unless you get in that car, that you put action behind your words, you put actions behind your dreams, you put actions behind what you want to do because you have a passion, a desire to have more, unless you get in that car, open that door, put your foot on the pedal, and your hands on the steering wheel, I can promise you that car will not go anywhere. You have to put action into it. And so if you're willing to put a little bit of time, and this is what makes Asantae so different and special from anything else that's out there. We have a phenomenal system that works, but we also have a team that wants to help you succeed. That's the key, is that, how can we help you have the freedom that you want? If you know that exchanging time for money and hours isn't the answer, you got to have somebody to be able to help you and teach you, to show you an avenue to be able to succeed. And so, listen, I've given this illustration many times, but no matter whatever it is that might be new, I kind of liken this business to a mother giving birth, which, by the way, for all the mothers that are on this call, I hope you had a wonderful and happy Mother's Day this weekend, because you guys, I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. We love you, appreciate you, and appreciate the fact that you guys do so much. But listen, I liken doing something new to a mother giving birth. As that baby, and Eric just had a new baby boy, Jax and Michelle, right? As Jax was born into this world, the first thing that with that cry, what that meant was, here I am, Mommy and Daddy, are you ready for me? And so that's all that this is with networking. We have an amazing company with amazing products, and people want to expand, their income circle, and all they're saying is, I want to join up. I want to be part of that, but I need help. I need assistance. And that's where we take a hold of your hand and we teach you and show you the system that's duplicatable, for your successes. And that's really what this is about. Robert Kiyosaki, I always reference him because he's an amazing author. He said, what is network marketing? It's a business, an income-producing asset that continues to pay you long after the initial work is done. Think about that, guys. When you go to work and you work for hours and exchange hours and time for money, do you continue to get paid next week, next month, next year, the next 10 years for what you do? That's what makes the business of network marketing so special, because what you do today, you will continue to reap the benefits in the future. And, this is one of those businesses that can last a lifetime if built right and you're willing to follow the system. The system's duplicatable. It's not hard. It's just a matter of just getting out there, loving on some people, showing them a way to be able to succeed. Leveraging yourself through the efforts of many others leads to more income and greater freedom. What does the word leverage mean? It's being able to utilize your time wisely, working smart and not hard, and through the combined efforts of many, to be able to help each one succeed. That's the benefit of leveraging time. And so if you can show people how with a small amount of effort, listen, when you say a half hour, an hour, 2 hours a day that you can go out and build a business in the next 3 to 6 months to create an extra $30,000 to $50,000 to $60,000 in the next 3 to 6 months, would you say that that's a smart way to leverage time? Of course it is. A couple hours, sharing with a couple people. Listen, you don't have to be a salesman to do this business. You just got to be willing to put an effort and to love on the people and show them how through leveraging time you can have success. I know that I started, I've had several traditional businesses that we've made millions in, and we've had to work awful hard. And even though we made millions in those industries, in the martial art industry as well as in the home building business, construction business, at the end of the day, did we really make that? No. At the end of the day, after everybody was paid and all expenses paid and insurances and workman's comp and all that other stuff, at the end of the day, what really did you make? You had a lot of headaches, a lot of stress. You have to babysit people. How many of you guys like doing that? I know I don't. And so that's what makes this such an attractive business, to be able to start for a few $100s. I don't know about you, but when I started my traditional business, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to be able to get it to even get off the ground, to be able to have the tools and what I needed to be able to take off successfully, right? Where can you go with a few $100s a month, which is the product that you consume, and if you talk to your accountant, you'll probably find out that you can deduct that product, so it's a write-off. The product that you consume is your overhead. Think about that, guys. So you get to get healthy, and you're in your own business. That's exciting. I often say this, it's, some of the top industries in the world, the number one industry in the world is pharmaceutical, and we all know why, right? And we do need pharmaceutical drugs, at times to get healthy, but at the same time, the second and third and fourth largest industries in the world is weight loss, nutrition, and the health and wellness industry. Well, listen, I just read an article in MLM today that talks about that in the next 10 years, in the next decade, over 200 million new people are going to be coming into the network marketing industry, and they're going to be coming in it through the health and wellness industry. So, guys, you're sitting on a gold mine. It's at the right time, at the right place. Whether or not you choose to get into that vehicle is entirely up to you. But we have the system, we have the team to be able to help you be successful, where you can start up with a few $100s, the product you consume, work part-time, have no employees. That means no babysitting, guys, no inventory, and yet you get to go out and change people's lives. Imagine that, to go out and do something to make yourself and other people, to do something significant, right? It's a financial vehicle to be able to help you attain where you want to go, right? And so that's kind of the key of and the excitement of what Asantae is about. We have 7 ways to earn income. Traditionally, how many ways do you have? You have one way. You show up to work, you do your work, you get an hourly rate, right, and you collect your check, and sometimes you have to fight for that check. Well, how about having 7 ways that can lead you up to $1 million or more a year, right? Well, that's the opportunity with Asantae. And listen, I know I say, $1 million a year or more, but what about an extra $100, $200, $500, $1,000 every week? If that will help you attain some of those dreams or goals that you want to get to, right? An extra $1,000 a week is a goal in the business. It's about $50,000 a year. We are helping people within 3 to 6 month period of time get there with the proven system, the fast track. Here's the 7 ways to be able to create an income. We're only going to share a couple with you today because, listen, these couple are going to get you to $10,000, $20,000, and $30,000 a week and even much more. I want to introduce to you a really, really good friend of mine. Really excited to have Gary and Ann on the call today. We've spent so much time together in Kentucky and Paducah in his home, and he spent time in our home. Was just here recently. I just love this couple to death. Another great example of people of character, people that, to have a husband and a wife team to go out and build this business together, but at the same time to be able to show an example for the youth of today that this is a business. Gary and Kearney, very successful entrepreneurs, 30 years of network marketing or more. And listen, I put here author of I have a program for that because everywhere I go I use that expression right now. I have a program for that. Whether you want to get healthy, I have a program for that. Whether you want to make some extra money, we have a program for that. You know, Gary kind of coined that phrase. So, Gary, are you there?
I am here, Steve.
Well, Gary, if you can share a little bit about what you're doing. You know, listen, Gary is on his road to gold in this business in just a few months. He's sponsoring people left and right, loving on people, and that's really the key, is just going out there and loving on people. If you could share how you've done that, Gary, and I'm going to put this slide up on here because, again, this is a slide that you are duplicating time and time again.
Okay, Steve, thank you so much. Yeah, this is a slide, guys, that absolutely has got me excited. And the reason is because most people that I run into need an extra $300 to $500 a week. And with this slide, if you would take a look at it, I've got this laminated. I share it in coffee shops every week. And all you've got to do this week is to go out with this slide, with this in mind, follow the system, and make from $300 to $500 this week. Now, I'm going to tell you, all you've got to do, as you look at the slide, I'm not going to go through all the explanation of the bonuses because our coach, Eric Cloud, has developed a video on the compensation plan training video. And any of you on this that have not joined the Fast Track Business Building group, do that tonight, because on the business building group that Eric's put together, it's got the presentation, exactly how we do these bonuses. But real quick, let me go through this. If everybody on this call would go out this week, now the midnight tonight, the week starts over, and all you've got to do is find 2 people. Go out and find 2 people this week. This is my goal every week, and it has been from day one. And because I've set the goal, I've sponsored 30 people, personal, and there's no probably about it, I'll sponsor 2 more this week. Now, this is how it goes. If you just set a goal this week, go out and sponsor 2 people. And in this illustration, Glenn has got 200 points. Jason's got 500 points. You're going to get a first order bonus on that, 5% on the first order bonuses. You're going to make $10 on Glenn's volume, and you're going to make $25 on Jason's volume. Now, we're going to show you this, guys, and I'm going to show you I'm not selling one thing. I'm finding a couple people that might want to lose weight. Maybe they might want to have better health. They might want to increase their income. So I'm looking for people that might want to increase their income or have better health, and I'm registering them to order their own product at my cost. So we've got 2 people in, and then we get what we call a team commission. Here you're going to make another $100. You're going to make 10% on the lesser leg. In this particular situation, I'm looking at the left leg as 1,000 points. Now, if it's 1,000 points, you're going to make 10% of that. You're going to make $100. So this week, just by registering 2 people and helping them each get 2, you're going to get a team commission of 100, so you made $135. Now, this is what really excites me. We've got the new bonus kicking in. And Eric explains this much better than I do, so be sure and go to the website and follow his training on this. But personal enrollment tree bonus. On a personal enrollment tree bonus, you can just sponsor 1 person and start making money immediately. But in this particular illustration, you've earned a personal enrollment tree bonus for Glenn and for Jason because it's a total volume of 500 points. It's actually 700, but if you reach 500, you earn a share. A share is worth $100. In fact, I've been averaging about $160 for a share. But we're showing it low and for $100. If you help Glenn and Jason, each sponsor 2 people, makes them executive, you're going to earn 2 more shares. So you can earn up to $535 on this picture. Now, look at Glenn's first generation bonus down here at the bottom. You got to take Glenn and Jason, 5% on that volume is $35, and the second generation, 5% on that volume is $65. So that's where the $100 comes in. And guys, you can do this week after week after week. So all you've got to do is follow the system, set a goal to find 2 people, help those 2 people register 2, and laminate this slide. Go to the coffee shops and tell people, say, I can show you how you can make from $300 to $500 a week. Run that slide by them, register them, get them in the system, and get your business going. So, guys, that's all I think about is 2 people. I'll be thinking about 2 more people this week. But the main thing is going down and helping those people find their 2. So, Steve, I guess that wraps it up on this end.
Gary, thank you and Ann so much. Love you guys and really appreciate all you're doing and great examples. So we'll talk to you real soon, and just we'll go out, and what we're happening, guys, is as Gary is sponsoring people in the business, we're going in depth with them and we're helping them to grow, and that's really what it's all about. Thank you, Gary and Ann. Appreciate it. So listen, again, this is about loving on people, not selling people. If you can help people to be able to get their product covered, the product that they consume, to be able to have it covered where it doesn't hurt their pockets every single month, you'll have a customer for life. And that's really key. And our products are products that people will want to consume for life, right? And so let's help them. And the way that you do that is to find out who they know that wants better health physically and wants to create an additional income stream. So that's their assets, guys. Help them with their assets to be able to go love on them and see who they know that this can affect their lives as well. And so I kind of got creative a little bit with this next slide because guys get really excited about our brand new compensation plan that we have. Listen, we have the best of the binary that's with us, part of our program. We have the best of the unilevel, which I'm going to show you here, and also the breakaway. And I'm not going to get into all of that, but I'm here to tell you today, get fired up. Nobody's got anything like this. And it's a great way for new people to make money, and it's a great way for those that are networkers to make money. If you take a look at this example, guys, I did it based on a perfect world that you come in and you sponsor 10 people, right? We know that's not going to happen, but let's just go and take these numbers. You have 10 personal people in your business. If you teach all of your people to put just 10 people in, right, and based on the numbers, in order to get 10 people, how many people should you talk to? Right? 50. Right? Because if you talk to 5, you get 1. So talk to 50 people. You're set up right here to have your front line with 10 people. If you help those 10 people all get 10, how many people do you have? You have 100. And if you help the 100 get 10, you have 1,000. If you help the 1,000 get 10, you have 10,000. Right? That's in a perfect world, but take a look at these numbers, guys. Take a look at the numbers. This is what excites me, and I got to tell you, Mike and Rhonda Jones, he kind of got me going because Mike sat up straight up in bed, and he thought, man, is that for real? With this compensation plan and this unilevel, is it really that kind of money? And so I just took his vision of what he did numbers-wise, and I put it on paper. So I got to give the credit to Mike Jones because he's a true networker and a sharp guy, and so this is where this came from. So just imagine that as you come in, you put all of these people and you help them through a duplicatable system, right? Your first line is $100. The second line is $1,000. The third is $10,000, and the fourth, $1 million. That's $100,000. I'm sorry. Yeah, and so that is a little bit over. If everybody only did 200 PV, now not everybody's going to do 200 PV. Some will do 100, some will do 300, some will do 500. But let's just average it at 200. And why do we say 200? Because everybody is active and qualified for all bonuses at 200, right? So that was a total, in a perfect world, 2,222,000 volume points with you sponsoring 10. Can you see the benefit of leveraging time and people, guys? What can happen by teaching them a process and a system? And look at the income at 5%, 4 levels deep, $111,100 per month. Now, let's just say half of the people do that. And so you have $55,000 a month. Let's just say a third of that. Maybe it's only $25,000 a month, right? I just want to show you the potential of where you can go with just 10 people. And if you're willing to teach people a duplicatable system, guys, I don't know about you, but you need to get fired up about this because, we always talk small numbers. I want to show you what you can do in networking. You want to know what the real networkers are doing? This is what we're doing, guys, is we're out there sponsoring people, going in depth, and teaching people a duplicatable system. Because what happens with that system is exactly what you see here, right? It's the binary compensation plan that with exponential growth, it turns small groups into large groups, right? What's exponential growth? You share with 10 people, it turns to 20. 20 to 40, 40 to 80. And listen, it's 2 by 2. Gary showed you, just worry and focus. You get a couple people in, help them get a couple, but do it every single week. You know, if you treat it like a business, listen, you might not put 8 hours into it, but that doesn't mean that you don't treat it like a business. For the half hour, an hour, 2 hours that you could spend in it each day, spend quality time into it, teaching people the fast track system. The system is where the success is going to come. It's the process or the process. I've been talking with Jody too long, process from Canada. And but that's really the way that it works, right, is exponential growth, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16 to 32, 32 to 64, and that's how your business grows. How would you like to have a business that spreads throughout the United States? Listen, get excited because you can do it, because it all starts with one person, one system, one process, one vision, one goal, one dream, and one passion, guys. And that's really what this is all about, is if we could show you a way to be able to dream big and get passionate and teach you a process to be able to help you to reach those goals, that's really the key. You know, I must have skipped over a few things. There we go. Look at that. Shows you don't have to be perfect to build this business, right? So listen, we have, one way of residual income will pay you up to $10,000 a week. How many of you would like to make an additional $10,000 a week? Could you quit your job with $10,000 a week? You probably could. How about an extra $1,000, $2,000? Listen, and that's the way that we show a systematic system, right? I like the word systematic because it means steady. It's doing it over and over again, but doing it with quality and with a process and with the fast track system. How about a free Porsche? I know Brian Ross is out there. He wants a free Porsche, and he wants to go out and get this done. Listen, you can do it. We have free trips. We have cars. Listen, that might not be what you're after, and that's okay. You might want a few $100s a week. But then you have people that are networkers that want to make a lot more than that. And so wherever you want to go with this, that is absolutely right for you. So I'm going to put Linda on the phone real quick, and she's going to go over a few steps of what you can do to be able to move forward from this point.
Okay, everyone, there's 3 simple choices. Number 1, you're excited and you're ready to get going, and you should be. Get with the person that invited you on the webinar. 2 is you need a little bit more information. Get with the person that invited you. Or 3, I want to try these amazing products. Great. Get with the person that invited you. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. So here's what you're going to do to get started. You're going to place an initial order. You're going to get on auto ship. And the reason you get on auto ship is because I'm not very good at delivering, nor is the person that invited you on the webinar. We have a company that does that. They'll deliver it right to your door. So get on auto ship. You'll get it every month. And then what you do is you get somebody in your right team and somebody in your left team, and you just became an executive. And that's the 2 people that Gary's talking about, and help them. It's that duplication of doing that. I'm going to have Steve tell you about the fast track and how to get this done.
You can tell she's fired up, guys. You can work as a team or you can do this alone, but I'll tell you what, it's great to have a great partner by your side. And listen, for those that are alone, you do have partners. You have a group of people that want to help you succeed. We're not high-fiving you into this business. We're going to high-five after you get to where you want to go, right? So that's where the success is. The success is in the activity. The success is in the work, and that's really the key. And just one note on the auto ship here, guys. Auto ship is important in your business. The auto ship is essential because that's the one key to help you continue to create an income. So the only thing that I would ask you, if there ever comes a point in time that you decide that you don't want to be on auto ship, call your upline. Talk to them as to the reason why, because perhaps together you need to come up with a better game plan to be able to help you move forward, because this is really about a system, a plan to be able to help you succeed, and that's why your auto ship is so essential. And so we move on to the fast track. For those who have been wondering and heard Eric and myself and Wayman Burton and Gary Kearney. We talked about the Fast Track system. That is the process, guys. The Fast Track stands, it's an acronym for Foundation, Action, Sharpen, and Teach. You know, when you go to build a home, you want to make sure that you put it on a solid foundation. You've entrusted us to be able to be part of this company to help you build belief. And so we want to help you build a solid foundation based upon your whys, your beliefs, and your goals. We want to help you come up with an action plan to help you to succeed, to be able to have a cycle, to be able to go through a 5-step cycle, guys, that if you don't know it, and I'm not going over it today, but it's in the Fast Track, and that cycle is where your success is going to be. And going out and put it into action and sponsor people. I didn't say enroll, but sponsor, because the difference, anybody can go out and enroll. Anybody can sign up a customer. But it's being a sponsor to teach people the right way to be able to succeed. That's a sponsor. That's a mother. That's a father. You know, that's a teacher to be able to help you to go and to succeed in this business, to have all the successes that you're looking to have, and to sharpen. Listen, these webinars are for you. These webinars are for your success, and so you sharpen your skills by read, listen, and participate, guys. You know, get on these things, but also sharpen your skills by listening to things that are motivational. Go out and find Robert Kiyosaki books that talk about the success and how to create success, right? The business of the 21st century, and then go out and teach it. And use your upline, seek counsel for your success, and duplicate the system. My buddy Eric Cloud and Michelle had this Fast Track system. What they did was they took an already proven system and simplified it for you guys. It wasn't for them. It was for you to be able to create the successes in your business that you'd like to achieve. So if you don't have the Fast Track, get the system, because for me, I tell you, for the $150, to be able to create millions and millions of dollars in this industry, I'm telling you, there's no other way to do it. This is your franchise manual. This is the manual that you need to be able to create $100,000, $500,000, $10,000, or $1 million a year. It's up to you. But you have to have this, because this is the duplicatable system that we've been talking about. So if you don't have this, get with your upline. They'll tell you how to get this, right? It's right here, www.asantaetools.com. But your upline, the person that asked you to get on this call, will help you to be able to do that. Listen, guys, this is one of many webinars that Eric and myself and many others are going to continue to do. But go out and love on people and understand that your dreams can come true. Your visions can become your reality if you choose to. And so your income circle can be expanded based upon your dreams and your goals. Let's put a date on it, guys. Let's go out and get this done together. Let's love on some people. Let's make a difference and change some lives. Until next Monday at 8 o'clock, we'll see you soon. God bless.